Welcome to Still Plays Galaxy of Heroes. This is Grand Arena's second matchup, Season 17. We won the last ones. Let's take a quick look. So with my last matchup against Sam Cloudwalker, we knew this was going to be a win because he doesn't really play Grand Arena as a game mode, but he set a defense, so that is very much appreciated. He didn't even attack those other territories, so we're not going to break that down. Unfortunately, today's kind of the same deal, but my opponent here, Bernie, did set a defense. So he's running Darth Revan, but let me show you what we got with the bots. So he has some decent mods on his characters, but this is what we're looking at. He's in a smaller guild. Tell from his lifetime banners he doesn't really participate. Only 19 clears to my 188. He only does a couple battles on offense. GP is not that much less than mine, but a little less. He's got a lot of gear 12. That's where a lot of that GP is coming from. Pretty close in Zetas. A ton of 6-dot mod. We haven't talked about this in a while, but this is what I've been saying for a long time. A bad 5-dot mod is a bad 6-dot mod, and you can tell from the speeds here, these are not good 6-dot mods. He's turning any mod into a 6-dot mod, and it's not worth it. Now let's take a look here. Some higher relics with some tier 7 relics, a whole lot of tier 4 relics, so he's a little heavier on his relic tiers than mine are. No Galactic Legends. He has Jedi Knight Luke, but no gas, which is a little weird. Not a lot of people are in that position. And then we've got some solid Revans and Malik. This is because he's in a smaller guild. He's still working on Watt. And then here, looking at these other key characters, they're fine. The Padme is legit. And then my fleets, we know, are going to usually have a big advantage over these players from smaller guilds, because he's not going to have the get to keep up with my fleet. Alright, so let's jump in here, take a look at this defense. We'll break this down quick to try and get through this quickly. Took a look here. It's not going to be a tough defense. So we got Phoenix on the front line. That's a surprise. You don't see that too often. Does have the full Zetas. Darth Revan team is fully Relic 7'd out. Come on. We got a Palpatine. We got a Bosk, and we got Night Sisters. So we can like JTR this, we can Troopers this. This Palp Vader, we'll have some options up against. We could do something weird against the Phoenix. I might go for that Feats with Ahsoka in the clones. On Darth Revan we'll have to use, we might just use Jedi Knight Luke, something reliable. So here's my defense. We got CLS, Darth Revan. I'm not really expecting him to do too much on offense, so I just kind of threw down some typical stuff. But I knew he would be keeping his Jedi Knight Luke for offense, so I put up a tough front line. Come on, blue stacks. All right. Then we're not going to look at fleet. It's Malevolence and Negotiator. Back wall is Mon Mothma and Grievous, because Padme we didn't set down because my Ahsoka we're keeping. So let me double check these feats and we're going to jump in. So we got Ahsoka, Rex, Echo, 5's arc. So same the 501st. Can we just use that again? Alright, while I'm thinking about that in the back of my head, we're just going to use the Jedi on Darth Revan. I doubt he has his Jedi Knight Luke on the back wall. His Grand Arena history, with these players who don't really play Grand Arena too much, what happens is... You know, keep... See, the thing in Arena, when I deal with these things, I'm using both Jedi Master Luke and Jedi Knight Luke, so I don't really have a feel for how good Jedi Master Luke is without other good Jedi. That's something I need to be testing. I'm going to try that later in Conquest, because now is not the time to figure out how good Master Luke is with Junk Jedi. And who else we want in here? Let's throw in Barriss. Shakti we might want to save. We'll use old Ben. No, I want another attacker. I need some more damage here. Not that Shakti's really an attacker. All right. Let's do the E-Flex. See, haven't done Jedi Master Luke all that often, or lead all that often. I think I've only played around with it once or twice. I was hoping to take out Fallen and prevent the corrupted battle meditation. That's fine. Are you kidding me? This is why I was thinking of having a tank. Playing with this and I just have this feeling that I've forgotten something. Like in my setup for preparing for recording, or just I have this feeling of discomfort and that I've forgotten something and I don't like it. And if we think about this, I'm just trying to think through where I want to use that Ahsoka. Because it's not like we know how powerful it is. We've got relics on everybody, so it's going to be decently powerful. But I feel like Vader could do some serious damage against it. If he wanted. He'd probably trigger 5 sacrifice. the other question is, how dumb do we want to go here? Do you think Gas can solo this? Because we've taken Gas away from his family. But we're in this situation where we got these dazes. We got a stagger. Like, he could lose his turns. You know what? I think in these situations where we're concerned about let's give him R2. This is what we're gonna do. I don't think we need R2. I just don't trust that L3 here is gonna survive. What's nice about L3 is every time L3 is getting hit, she's going to be dispelling debuffs. So if I do have to deal with like a daze or something on Gas, then L3 can clear it if L3 gets hit. But now I'm thinking maybe, no, we're doing the feat. We're doing the feat. I mean, there's an argument to be made that I should have saved doing Gas until I saw what the back wall was, because now if we do come across like a Jedi Knight Luke, we're not clearing Jedi Knight Luke. I just don't think we're going to see Jedi Knight Luke. I should have just soloed this. Just these fully Zated ones I get paranoid about because of some Wampa solos and stuff that I've attempted in the past that have not gone my way. Alright, let's check out this back wall. I'm guessing we're gonna see some Ewoks. Give me some Ewoks. Serious here. Serious. Alright. What's with all these Zetas on bad characters? Like, I'm fine with the Old Republic having Zetas. Mine do too. One of the things I've said in videos is Zetas are cheaper than those stun guns and gear. So for like those events, like getting Malik, was that? How did you get Malik with this? Oh, because you were for Revan. What, don't you need? What's your power? Okay, I guess. I'm just surprised that Gear 9 in a Zeta is enough. Or Gear 8 in a Zeta. Sorry, that was Gear 8. But I guess the T3 could be good. T3 in that event instead. Okay, I'm starting to think Ahsoka and clones might be my best team left. Is that true? No, we got Padme. Padme, we're not using Ahsoka. And my Padme is not that great. How fast are you? Probably not that great considering the other mods. What am I talking about? We got Jedi Knight Revan. Here I am thinking through a bunch of nonsense when we got a perfectly safe and reliable team here. We'll keep those guys. We're even gonna undersize it. I'm not playing this as late as the other one. It's still a little late. It's 10:30. So we're getting this in at least 2 hours earlier than the last Grand Arena, where I feel like I was getting loopy. See, normally in the past I would have done Palpatine, but right now, I mean, we got Tenacity up. I feel like Vader increase those cooldowns, prevent having to deal with Merciless Massacre right away. Maybe we can just... No! Yoda's not gonna go... I should have spread the buffs. Alright, we're fine. See, I'm one gear. I'm just the finisher away from relicking my Palpatine, and I've just held off. Because it's not one of those relics like I put in that methods video about what I like and what I look for in relics, where I feel like you get enough out of it. Like, unless you're going for a galactic legend. Like, yeah, you get some speed out of it. Nice. Do they have like a hat around here? Where are we doing that? Where would be the most fun to do the Ahsoka feat? I don't think anything. I guess bounty hunters. Well, it's worthless. So you're making me do a worthless leadership. Oh, we're just gonna march through the rest of this thing. The last Grand Arena video was more fun. As sloppy as it was, as tired as I was, it was definitely proving to be more interesting than this. I think I'm going to save it for a turn. Where's all your relics, man? Oh, I guess he didn't have that much more than me. He had a ton of gear 12. Doesn't this feel like it's taking too long? I'm gonna do the turn meter first. I don't know why I did that, now that I think it through. It doesn't do anything. I was thinking Rex would get his turn a little faster and everyone would move into Dengar faster, but I don't know why I would have thought that. Do I have Django, or is he with my... Is he on defense? Django! I just want more undersizes and potential solos is what I'm thinking. Alright. Oh, I don't have Nest either, do I? Yeah, you're on defense. Wampa doesn't do as well against those Ewoks. The turn meter removal and the days create problems. All right, well, we've spent enough time deliberating. Let's just get this done. It doesn't matter. This is not all that interesting. Let's Palp and Vader, and let's throw in Piet, because Piet just makes this more fun. Let's see if we can get all this done real fast. Do the Force Crush, Merciless Massacre. Let's land some ability blocks. Ooh, that's so fun. I just like to bring Palpatine along so I can use the Force Cross for some turn meter. We just keep going and going. This is JTR. Why am I even thinking about anything? Yeah, we know. Spread that inspired. I don't like how bored I am right now. This is something I would like CG to address, is these week 1 matchups. Like, I don't know if lifetime banners should be looked at, or, but I know as you go on, these get better and these issues aren't as prominent, and it's fine, but we smoke our opponents these rounds. I'm just throwing Darth Maul into something. I'm not going to. Let's just do one fun thing and we can move on to these ships. I think Dark Trooper, we're probably a couple weeks from that being farmable, right? No, I appreciate this opponent setting a defense. I truly do. Because this is far better than a Jar Jar battle. Let's get the turn meter. Let's just do it. I was going to save that for Daka, but an unrevivable kill is an unrevivable kill. Alright. That's why I love Moff Gideon. I've been using this team in Conquest in hard mode sector 2 or 3, and still just crushing those, like, whatever the relic levels are at those sectors against Night Sisters. Like, there are some Gear 11 teams that do a lot of work even in the hard mode. And Moff Gideon is one of them. I want to see if we can get this video sub... I don't think we're going to do sub 40. I think we can do sub 45. I'm just going to blast through this so we can get to the new account. What is this, BlueStacks? I don't know. So he saved his best ship. If he gets to my fleet, which he could if he plays, because the territory in front of my fleet is soft, he could actually play some fleet arena a little bit, the fleet battles a little bit. Why did I brought in full reinforcements to it's amateur work. Okay. What? That's a reinforcement ship. That is not a frontline ship. I'm so tempted to take it out, but we gotta get the taunt up. Where Vader shoots through the foresight. That's why we did that. I'm trying to avoid bringing in a reinforcement. I don't think we need it. This isn't a real fleet. Alright, time for the new account. Let me claim this feat. And then we will jump to the new account. This is gonna be, the new account's gonna be quick too. Unless I slip up, it should be a win. And I'll explain why in a moment. But we're only gonna do like 3 battles because of the defense I was set. Oh, we got 3? Okay, we got the bronzium. That one's done. And these feats, I want to claim as many. Oh, man. I needed to claim this one sooner because we were just sitting on these for the later rounds, I think. Yeah, because it stays at 0 if you don't claim it. And we missed out. I want to get these as much as possible because I want to get the next promotion. Otherwise, my next round is going to be easy battles, which that's fine for getting to Kyber and stuff, but it's not as fun to watch for all of you or for me to play. So we want to hit Chromium by next round. And that feat here, this undersized squads, is going to be a big part of that. And honestly, I should have played that Ahsoka battle differently, because that is... Probably wanted more progress on that one by now. Alright, let's open up the new account. Yeah, this is the amateur hour. Alright, here we go. Last round was a win. Let me show you what happened here. We couldn't go for the full clear. The guy put down his squad arena team, and because of how I have been gearing and leveling my roster with trying to switch between metas as quickly as possible or switch between good teams as quickly as possible, we plateaued with how good my squad arena team is. So there's no way it was going to handle this guy. But I don't even think he attacked. Or wait, yeah, no attack. But look here, I have 786 banners clearing just the bottom. Pay attention to that number, because this is what we have here against Saoirse Kavanaugh. He's cleared my top territory. Down below here, my Geonosians, he doesn't have a solution for. You gotta have a solution for Geonosians. Vader is my solution. So he's taken 4 attempts, no shot. And those aren't even good Geonosians. Like, my attitude towards Geonosians is until later, you don't need to make them very good, because if a team can either beat the Geonosians or not, is kind of my feeling towards them. So again, just before we move on. So we got a level 65 Poggle. We have a 5-star level 65 Brood Alpha. I actually think we have enough shards now for 6 stars, but I haven't done the promotion yet. But that's all you need. They either win or they lose. It doesn't matter. Now, we put Phoenix up front here just because they're higher level, they had more ability mats. But I expected him to go through it. He only really has 1 fleet. So this is my second best fleet. We've been prepping it for the Falcon. He took 2 shots, so that's great. And again, if you remember that number I said from the first round, 786 from clearing the bottom territories, that is enough to beat him, even though we can't clear his squad arena team, which is right here. He's got a Beskar Mando team. We could attempt it if I had a different team. Like if I had like my CLS team ready to go, we would crush it. But because of the mechanics of IG-11, he's going to clear all the debuffs that we put down. So we're not going to be able to deal with that team. So we're just going to be satisfied clearing the bottom, and that should be a win unless I slip up and get this out of the way. So we got 3 battles that we're going to try and do real quick. Try and get these done. I'd like to do it in 5 minutes, but I think it's going to take us more than that. We're not getting too crazy. Let's just bring in a good team, make sure we get it. God, I want to farm off Gideon on this account. Oh, well, that's one thing we should talk about. I'm going to put a new account video out this weekend. I might actually work on it after I finish this Grand Arena. we might have to start over this new account. Depending on how the early game is changed, which looks like it's going to be happening pretty soon, it might negate the work that we've done here. I'm not going to abandon this account, at least right away. I still am going to proceed through it until all the lowest viable team videos I've made on all of the legendary and journey events that I care about. So we're not going to stop this right away, but we're probably going to start another new account and just re-begin that series. I've also put down my second Zeta on this account on Piet. It's not here yet. I did it today, so it wasn't around for the lock-in. But just because of the synergy between Piet and Vader, it was my go-to second Zeta, and now I'm done with Empire for the time being. There's no way I'm putting Palpatines down. This team's not good enough to warrant an early Zeta. I'll eventually get to it. Oh, I meant to show you guys too, his mods are no good. Like, this is one of the biggest differences that I've been pushing on this account is you can have 5-dot mods within a couple days of unlocking the mod battles and unlocking mods. You have to go for those 5-dot mods right away. Treat mods like an endgame player. So those were 1, 2, and 3-star mods. Oh, we're not going to be able to click on him anymore. Unless they fix that. Did they fix that? Okay. Yeah, so those are his mods. There's a chance my Palpatine could have taken this Beskar Mando team, but not worth risking. But even look here, this Beskar Mando, the mods are no good. Like, leveling these mods up to 15 is just a waste of credits. You're just selling them. You're getting rid of them. You can put 5-dot mods on right away. What are we looking at here? Yoda and what? Yoda and alright, we got Anakin. The Yoda's legit. Let's check the mods. Just no good. No good. Alright, we're gonna do bounty hunters. I'm trying to decide between Mando and Dengar. We're going to do Dengar. That Mando's abilities, I think, are still all level 3 still. Alright, let's wrap this up. We're going to be just over 45. We got to do our outro. Perfect. What I really cared about was that ability block on Yoda. That'll prevent the buffs and the tenacity up. Anakin's got to go down first. Otherwise, he's taking a bunch of bonus turns. My bounty hunters are getting pretty good because we're working towards Chewie right now. I've got the Omega on his basic now, but I guess I did it after the sign up. There we go. What? I gotta level up execute. Jeez, come on. That's one of the weird things with these new accounts is just calibrating your brain for what these lower level abilities do. Alright, that's a win. Alright, let's fix this camera. Alright, I got a big weekend of videos that I'm working on. I'm probably spaced them out one a day. But we got one for the new account coming. We got one for a speculation video on Kenobi, Maul, or Anakin. Kind of breaking down what I think, and I've got a lot of thoughts on that stuff that I think will at least differentiate it from all the other people doing videos like that as well. And then I want to get back to that list video on the Sixth Man, and then there's a number of videos that I want. There's a couple methods videos I want to get out. There's some bigger ones that I've been working on and some smaller ones that I've been working on. But that is the weekend, and hopefully we can get several of those done over the weekend so that during the week I can just schedule them in and let them drop out. But we are going to be making a huge push this month, trying to hit 1,000 subscribers. So thank you for all the support. Be safe out there, everyone, and be excellent to each other.